Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care.
From the heart of Grayskull,
Kind of place.
it's Podzilla After Dark here on the Adora Network.
Sinking in your fight.
See, I'm still
You got some more puns?
Too many runaways.
I don't even know what the topic is.
Did you really not
No,
look?
I was busy. I was busy all day. It was a super busy day.
Sorry, I got like 10.
Good, you're going to be covered for us. So it's
I got
Podzilla
this.
1985.
I'm sure Lindsay's got this too.
After Dark here on the Podzilla
I'm gonna
1985
wing
Network. Big surprise. Welcome to the show. My name is Shannon Young. I'm going to be your host for this evening. Down at the end of the table, that is Jesse Kimball.
Hey.
Lindsay Wolfgang to my right.
Hola.
And Little Fitty, Mandy Kennedy.
Hey, I'm
Mandy,
gonna draw a pirate ship. I looked on Google how to.
What was her middle name again?
Is it like
It's May.
how to draw an owl? Draw a circle.
It starts
draw
with
the
an
rest
R.
of the fucking owl.
I don't know. I'm checking. I gotta
There's a
make this list
subreddit.
first.
About that.
Is there?
Yeah, it's called r/draw the owl.
Oh.
It's either r/draw the owl or draw the fucking
Well,
owl.
I just found a new. Oh, that one that I sent that was weird.
Crappy designs?
Yes, and it was like I showed that to my brother and he was cracking up. I found him a new subreddit. I think.
Nice.
I think my favorite subreddit is Bigger Than You Thought. Yeah, you know.
That's one of them porno subreddits.
What? I thought it was just about pizzas. Like you thought it was a personal
It's a
fan.
tough one.
It's bigger than you thought. Anyway, surprise. Oh,
A
fuck,
long
no. It's,
triangular form.
It's
Are you
Thursday.
okay?
what? The
What?
fuck are you
Draw a
saying?
long
Do you know where
triangular
you
main
are?
form.
Yeah.
Do you know how to get home?
I unfortunately do know where I am. I'd rather be home right now, but here I am.
Wow,
Then we can play
thanks,
Diablo.
Jackass.
Here or home?
Yes.
We could be playing
Well, if
here
you're-
while we do
well,
the show.
If you're gonna play Diablo, I'm gonna go back to watching Free.
Like you weren't going to do that in the first fucking place.
No, I was gonna play Pokemon.
Well, play Pokemon, bitch.
I don't have it with me.
Well, you can't do that here. And anyway, like,
I played Pokemon yesterday or Tuesday when we did the show.
he was.
Did you really?
He,
But
he-
again-
he sat in the Lindsay chair and went full Lindsay.
But I didn't even know I was going to be
That's
on the
great.
show, to be fair. Like literally
That's great.
I was just here
Was
and I
it
didn't have a
because
ride.
you didn't have a ride home?
Pretty much, yeah.
And it was one of those things like normally Shannon would have just been in the peanut gallery for that kind of show, but
Yeah.
we were talking
Oh,
about.
no,
like,
I would have wormed my way in no matter the topic. I would have sat there quietly if nothing else.
Fair enough.
Shannon Young does not get in the peanut gallery anymore.
So yeah, we were talking about like stuff to buy, like Christmas presents and stuff to buy for nerdy kids. And
sounds fun.
Yeah, no, it was a fun show.
Yeah, you
And-
should have been there.
I was at work. Thank you.
No one
And we
invited
had-
me.
Freezing my butt off, dealing with not working computers, and unloading my truck.
Well, if you wear more than just a little G-string, maybe you wouldn't freeze.
Maybe if my store was insulated properly, I wouldn't freeze either.
She did not dispute the G-string.
She did not. Good to know.
I found the turkey
Wait, what?
when we went to visit her on Friday.
She did not.
She drew the turkey, remember?
She did not deny the G-string. I found the turkey. Lindsay's dead.
She's trying
She's
so
as
hard not
red
to
as
spit
her
water.
hair right now.
She's trying really hard not to just.
Holy shit, you're red.
I have
she got
water
it.
in my mouth still. I don't want to spit it everywhere.
I appreciate that because it would have came at me and
Yeah,
my
you should've
beautiful
spit
boat.
Boat. That is a.
It's the
I don't even know
one.
what to call that.
It's the hole.
Hey, guess what? My sinuses don't hurt anymore.
Just say.
I did it again.
Just say it's the hole.
The hole.
Okay, we're good.
Learn your boat terms.
Oh.
Oh,
Scallywagger.
you don't even want to jump on me. I played Ultima Online.
Wow, my arms turned red from that even.
Her face is the same color as her hair.
Oh.
Let's start with some sad news tonight. I don't know if you guys saw this earlier.
Why?
Well, we got to get the sad news out of the way first.
Fine.
The hot dog pie was voted down
Yes.
Good.
by you fucking assholes out
Thank
there.
you.
I definitely voted that shit down.
I'm gonna go
I
look.
didn't vote.
I'm gonna name off every person that voted no. So when you want to know why Allie or Dalton's not eating hot dog pie, you'll know who to blame.
Let's
I was
be
afraid
fair.
you were going to make me eat it.
Derek can go shove it.
I mean, we were gonna leave it up to the fans.
If they gave us $500 and I got to keep 3 of it, I'd
Yeah.
eat a slice of hot dog pie.
You also didn't specify who was going to have to eat it. Because
Well,
if it
that's
was
because-
one of them, then I would have voted you.
No, the gimmick was if the hot dog, it was a process. It was politics. It was democracy at work.
Oh, God.
The pie had to be voted for. Once the pie was voted for and someone paid the money, then we were going to put up a poll to decide who would eat the pie.
I mean, it would be Dalton.
And then you would have been safe.
Probably would be Dalton.
Unless a certain sect of the internet got a hold of it,
Yeah.
then
Oh.
it would have been one of the girls.
Well, Allie, first thing she said was, when she found out, she was like, God damn, it's going to be me. It's going to be me or Dalton. And when she realized that, she immediately turned on Dalton and started like,
I would too.
Started posting shit and talking shit. So, yeah. So here's a list. If you want to know why the internet's ruined forever, here's the people that voted no on Proposition Hot Dog Pie. Lindsay Wolfgong, Tanner Calvert, you traitor, Ethan Craig Miles of all people,
We love you, Ethan.
Cody Sandusky, you rapscallion, Mandy May Kennedy,
Here.
Billy Hills, Allie Abear, Sarah Summers, Sam Hamlin, Stephen Bright, you schmuck, Jonathan Barnhart, Jacob, Jared Smith, Gary Mungle, CJ Tatum. You can't show up, but you show up long enough to vote down my proposition. Greg Hart, Sadie Swoford.
How many people are you
going
going to be reading off?
Like 50 or 20 something. Jennifer Minton, Andrew, your roommate,
Yay.
Trishina Gammon,
You butchered that name,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Joey Poole, Martika, Andrew Britton, Paul Hester, Denise Rhodes, and Derek Morrison, Cameron Godwin, and Jenny. Oh, Jesus, keeps going. Jenny Lynn and Chris Martin.
I've
You're-
at least noticed a bunch of these names actually like comment on stuff.
Who voted yes?
No,
Less
please.
people.
I'm just kidding. Derek Box.
Derek, he voted no originally and then re-voted yes when I took it down. Here's the people that are important that voted yes. Bob.
God damn it.
Bob voted yes.
Bob voted?
Bob did, and he actually campaigned
told him
for it
to.
too. No, I didn't. No, he campaigned for it because he
Tony
wants
hacked
someone to
his
He
eat
account.
called
his
me
shit.
a closed-minded motherfucker this morning because of it.
He did. You're all fascists. Dalton voted yes. Good for him. Mr. Pink, Hunter Hendricks, Caleb Tripp, Austin Lane, Jason Wells,
Austin.
Zane Laney, God bless you. Josh from Press Start to Join.
Josh.
Don Vogler. Okay, I'm done.
I enjoy not vomiting.
Okay, but what have you considered that it would taste really good?
The fact that I look at it and I start gagging at the picture or even the mere mention of it, no.
The mustard and relish is the, like, if nothing else kills it for me, that will.
If I didn't tell you it was hot dog pie, and I served you and I said, hey, try this meat pie out.
First off, I don't try stuff, so I would still refuse to do it.
Even I will usually try pretty much any food that's not going to kill me. Like, I'll go ahead and give it a shot, at least a bite. But looking at the hot dog pie, like, if I saw that shit, like, I don't know if I could force myself to put it in my mouth, because I already don't like cold hot dogs.
Oh, it's cold even?
Yeah.
It's ice
it's
cold.
It's served chilled.
Ew, that makes it even worse.
Well, you got to freeze up that gelatin and that hot dog juice.
Yep. Because it has both gelatin and hot dog juice.
It's a liquid yum is how they described it. It's called the meat your maker. It's a fine paste
If
is
you
what
could
it
not
is.
have her throw up at the table, because then I'm going to throw up at the table.
It's a light pinkish brown paste that
I'm
smells
feeling
like hot
like
dogs.
Dee before she goes on stage to do her routine right now. So can we just move on,
And then
please?
you top it with mellish and mustard.
Mellish and mustard. Yeah, it's ketchup, mustard, and a dollop of relish goes in there.
Fancy
Gross.
ketchup.
Yeah.
Fancy ketchup.
And
is
yellow
what it is.
mustard.
Yeah.
Gross.
So you voted no on hot dog pie. I'm extremely disappointed in you. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know why you're looking at me. I didn't vote at all.
I know. I'm extremely disappointed in you. I need your support on
I
this.
abstained. No, the way I saw it, like, if it's going to be, the cast, then we probably shouldn't vote on it. Because it's the cast that it's going to impact.
What's sad about it is like the first day, it was like 80%, 88% to like 12%. And it was just like Allie and one other person. And she was getting so frustrated. She was dropping F-bombs. If you had been around, you wouldn't have had to pay for the F-bombs because she was dropping them. But then everyone started voting no, and the landslide happened because you bunch of chickens. Chickens. All right, well, next week we'll
You
vote
could
on
say
bologna
this as the
cake.
person that was confident you would not have been picked.
Oh, I know I wouldn't have been picked. Everyone likes me. Next week, bologna cake. We're going to try again.
God damn it.
And the
You're
week
not
after-
allowed to make any of this stuff in the apartment.
The
at
week
all.
after, it's caramel cod.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine, like, the smell that making the hot dog pie would generate
God.
for a week in your apartment?
All those hot dogs. All of those hot dogs.
People would be hovering near the litter box to try to mask
Just to get
the
that
smell of the hot dog pie.
Jesus.
Oh.
Because cold hot dogs don't smell good either.
Like, I don't even like hot dogs.
I like a grilled hot dog. Big fan.
I guess the reason I don't like hot dog is because the jokes that everyone made forever about like what they're made of and stuff. Like even the Simpsons had the joke where when Homer goes to hell, they chop him up, and then they take his like mouth, his shoes, and they put it in the hot dog meat.
Yeah, basically, it's all the crap that they can't put in the rest of the stuff they sell.
So hot dogs have always been disgusting to me. Like
You can buy all beef hot dogs.
It's true.
I might have to try that. That sounds better than all.
I mean, that's what I
Grade
used
X.
to do. I used to just get the all beef Oscar Mayer
And then
ones
you'd
when
put
we had
peanut
cookouts.
butter on
yes,
it.
I would,
So-
because I'm a freak of nature, apparently.
But you won't eat hot dog pie. What if I
No.
put some peanut butter on it?
No, that's even more
So
disgusting.
hold on, you got the hot dog pie topped with peanut butter, then ketchup.
I don't like
then
ketchup.
mustard.
I don't like
Let's
mustard.
rewind
I
for
don't
a
like
second.
relish.
Because I may have been on your side at one point, but then Mary Jane's introduced me to the PBQ, which is a burger with peanut butter on it, and it is delicious.
I've always wanted to try that. Sounds
Never tried
good.
it myself either. I'm scared when it comes to burgers. I'm scared when it comes to most food, but I'll try it. I ate sushi for the first time like 2 months ago, and I enjoyed it.
You
I
ate
still
sushi
haven't done
way
that.
sooner than that.
Oh, good sushi.
You had
You tried it
saffron.
at Saffron when Stephanie was in town.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean.
That was like almost a year ago.
That was over a year ago.
Was it seriously?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was last winter.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you tried to get me to go, but I wasn't feeling good, and I was kind of being pissy.
No, because of Allie.
I don't remember. Probably.
Oh, what'd she do to you?
I don't know.
I don't know why you two don't get along.
But they do.
They do for the most part. Secretly,
Except now
though.
she's got a shiny SB on, and I'm jealous.
What a bitch.
I know, right?
That's fucking fucked up. Mm-mm.
Plus, she's already got a shiny, and let's go.
She eating hot dog pie.
I'm jealous.
She eating bologna sandwich now.
If I could get her to eat hot
There's nothing
dogs,
wrong
I'd
with
be
a bologna
much happier,
sandwich.
believe
The
me.
thing I'm about
Bologna cake.
I'm glad
Yeah.
no one got that one.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, well, I'm
Just
not gonna,
move on.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, I'm so curious right now, but at the same time, I don't want to derail us anymore.
that's probably for the better. Switching over to serious news real quick. Did you see today? Hey, Kevin, did you hear about this? Michael Cohen pleaded guilty.
Yeah.
Pleaded guilty and admitted that he lied about Trump's dealings with Russia and that Trump absolutely knew about it. So we got him. We finally got him. Oh, wait, we didn't get him? Oh, fuck.
And we probably won't.
Literally nothing matters.
Yeah, no, his supporters will not care. It's fake
No,
news.
It's fake news.
Um,
It's all fake.
or it's
It's a witch hunt by
conspiracy.
13 Angry Democrats.
Yeah, the Democrats have forced him to say this, and now he's going to disappear or live a life of luxury, according to the conspiracy theorists. Neither of those are actually going to happen, but that's what everybody's going to say.
Well, we'll leave it at that because we're already losing them. And by them, I mean Lindsay and Mandy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to come up with my list.
Oh, yeah. What is the topic for tonight anyway? I'll start writing it down.
So
Don't give me those eyes, peanut butter hot dog.
songs when you were a kid you got really, really excited about. It doesn't have to necessarily be something favorite, but like
What the fuck does that mean?
And she means elementary school. Yeah, basically, like
I mean, like little kid, like if a song came on that like you would start dancing around or singing along with it.
Or-
and looking back, whenever you hear that song, that image comes into your mind.
Or just makes
you're
you
like,
really
why
happy.
the fuck did I like this so much?
So guilty pleasures?
no, just stuff you liked when you were a kid. A young
And like
kid.
it doesn't have to be doesn't have to just be like radio songs. It can be like TV theme songs or
That's good, 'cause
instrumentals
that's
from
like
stuff.
all I can remember.
Oh, this is going to be difficult because I don't have a good memory.
All
Well,
right,
maybe you
Goldfish,
should
got
have
this.
spoke up in the chat earlier.
Some of us
Accurate.
have jobs. Some
Yeah,
of us work
I do
for
too.
a living.
I just happened to be off today.
I was at my job.
I was at my job too.
I responded.
Yeah, but you literally just sit there and play fucking pixie doodles all
Not
day.
this time of year. She doesn't.
Pixie Doodle.
Actually,
Pixie
I read
Doodle.
a lot of.
Thank you, Mandy.
Mandy.
I found out Wendy has a spin-off fairy tale manga.
Oh, that's
Well, I
neat.
mean, it's not a lot, but
Is it fan fiction or is
no,
it
I think
actual?
it's real.
like-
It's on like readmangaonline.net or something like that. Like there was one about Gray. I already
I mean,
read
they
him.
do put Daljinshi on there too.
Well, I don't give a shit. It's good and it looks legit.
Yeah, I mean, well, then again, with fairy tale, especially with those characters, she would have found out real quick if it was fan fiction.
Yeah,
Very
those seems
true.
pretty legit.
One of them would have, one or
Been
both of them would
naked.
end up very naked.
Yeah.
Especially Wendy, she's got that lolly thing going on,
Mm-hmm.
and then Gray is a female
Yes.
fan favorite.
Yes, he is.
I don't know any of these things.
It's okay. I'm just following along. I know basics, and that's it.
The show is good. Gray's a guy that takes his shirt off all the time,
Fan
so
service.
Mandy's a huge fan of Gray.
I liked him anyways.
She sure did.
I'm going to be honest with you. I can't get erect from anime anymore. Like it just doesn't happen.
I don't get any wreck.
Well, I hope you don't get an erection. If not, we got things to talk about, and all of a sudden I can't look at Justin Smart the same way. What happens when juice meets juice? You know what I mean? It's like a cocktail. A cocktail. Get it?
I like cock.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to go get my water. You guys talking about...
You broke Shannon.
Good. That's what he gets.
Oh.
Fuck you! This beef is getting real.
All right, Lindsay, what was your topic? Start us off.
Okay, so the first one that comes to mind for me.
We're not done yet.
Okay.
What is this boat? I can't draw
I'm
that.
not through with you.
This is supposed to be easy beginner. What the fuck?
I
Draw
don't
the
know
fucking
what
owl.
you're-
Just draw the fucking boat, Mandy.
I'm on a boat and
It's
I'm
going
not
fast,
on a
Ann.
boat though.
She's got a nautical theme pashmina half game.
Before we get to talk about that, I'm not going to get to talk about this with you on Sunday, so I want to know your thoughts now where we can share this.
You fucking suck.
Wreck-It Ralph?
The what? Fucking smoking what over there?
Oh, fucking Wreck-It Ralph was great.
I
It was
wanna
all
see
right.
it.
So good.
That was pretty good. Did you see it?
No.
Fuck, too busy with the cock.
Eh?
That's why she didn't see Spider-Man.
She deetered off into something completely
That
different.
shit's good. Why do you blame?
What, Dieterin or Spider-Man?
Dieterin.
I don't like the
Anyway.
way she said that.
I don't either. And then the look she gave me, this was the look.
She was so excited about her memories of Dietering. Now she's turning bright red.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. she's like a chameleon. I can control it. Stay pink.
I cannot.
Stay pink.
Now the
See?
hood's going up.
I'm blue. You never know.
Oh,
I realized that me and Mandy have a similar theme going on with blue and red.
and Jesse and I both have beards.
Yeah,
Except mine's actually crazier than yours.
that's true.
That's a first.
You need to do something about
I really
that.
do.
You gotta
Well-
get the scragglers trimmed up.
So I eventually thought, okay, I was doing it for wrestling, but this is literally the first time I've ever done a no shave in November. So I'm gonna make it through tomorrow before I shave, and I'll officially have done no shave November for the first time. Proud of that. Lost my virginity. I deetered Mandy, but when I deetered it was because of
Oh,
hair.
you didn't participate in No Nut November?
Oh no, I did too, but that wasn't my choice.
That was the pills.
That was the no. Well,
That's a depressing Thanksgiving.
that's a weird way. That's a weird thing to refer to Allie as.
Oh shit!
As the pill.
God damn!
Well, I'm glad she doesn't
episode.
listen to this show. Yeah, this is a dirty show. So, Lindsay, do you remember the first time you were penetrated?
Jesus fucking Christ!
Excuse me?
Lindsay, please. What's the first one on your list?
No,
No,
we have to stop this
he's
monster.
got other stuff
Yeah,
he
no.
wants
I
to
wanted
do
to. I want to know what you
first.
think about this Fallout thing.
What Fallout thing?
Not so much the game
Oh,
controversy because that's debatable.
The
but
bullshit canvas bag.
the canvas
thing?
bag. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, that's
well,
a pile.
First, explain it to Mandy and
Yeah,
and
'cause
Lindsay.
I don't know what's
So
happening.
here's what's happening. They had the power armor set, which was what, $250?
Two or $250.
Yeah, $200
What
to
are we
$250.
talking- what game are we talking
Fallout
about?
76
Oh,
had a
okay.
collector's edition. It was the power armor set, and it came with a helmet.
Yep.
And it was supposed to come with a canvas bag advertising a company that exists in the game, and a few other goodies. Well, everybody got their power armor sets in, and the helmet looks fine.
Yeah.
It looks like the picture and everything. But the canvas bag, Bethesda's words on all of their marketing materials, the canvas bag is actually made from nylon.
That
Like,
looks
it's a cheap.
not canvas.
that looks nothing like the bag they
Looks
advertised.
nothing like the bag they advertised. It's a cheap nylon bag with, I guess the straps are technically canvasy,
That's bull.
but
It's 1% canvas. So
Yeah.
that way you can't sue, bitch.
it looks fucking just awful, and apparently it's super flimsy. Does not last to anything. I saw a couple of pictures of people pulling it out of the bag it came in, and there was already a hole in the bottom of it.
Ew.
The quality control on these things was bad.
Is non-existent.
And so Bethesda, in all of their PR glory and wisdom, says, "All right, guys, we hear you. It was kind of shitty. So here's what we're gonna do. Everybody that bought the $200 to $250 Power Armor Edition and got your shitty little bag, we're gonna give you 500 of whatever the fuck the currency is in the game."
This is their actual statement. We understand and respect that there is a disappointment that the bag and the Power Armor Edition, or with the bag. We are sorry. Please contact Bethesda support to provide proof of your collector's edition purchase. They will assist in granting your account 500 atoms. Well, let me tell you about atoms. You start the game off.
Oh, Shannon, I really, just real quick, go ahead and tell the folks at home what the dollar amount that converts to.
In atoms,
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah.
$5.
They get $5 in game?
Yep, you get $5 for in-game currency to buy stuff.
Bitch, please.
And as someone pointed out, ironically, 500 atoms won't even buy you the Fallout 76 Postman skin that has a canvas bag.
Jesus.
Yep.
So I defended this game, Fallout 76, and I continue to defend the game. I think the game is fun. I have having a great time with it. Lindsay can attest. I play it almost nonstop. But this is some horse shit.
Yeah,
that's some horse shit right there. And the fact that they're offering you $5 worth of in-game atoms, which atoms are not hard to come by. I posted in the group chat today. I make, just doing the daily challenges, you can make close to 100 to 200 in an hour or two.
And then when Shannon said that, like, he kind of jumped into the conversation, not really knowing where we were.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about, like, I think it was talking about $700 for the Postman thing.
Yeah.
And Shannon seeing that is like, that's not very much. You can do this. Like, you can have that, in a few days. And then we're like, oh.
That's the point.
That makes it so much worse.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. And this is just, that's a very nice looking ship, by the way, Mandy.
I'm working on it. Thank you.
That looks good. This is just a line of, man, fuck those guys this week. Because if you've played the Red Dead Redemption 2 online beta, fuck those guys as well. In a world where a gold wedding ring is the same cost as a can.
Cheaper. Cheaper.
a
Because I
can
saw it
of
was
beans.
you can sell a gold wedding ring in Red Dead Online. You can sell a gold wedding ring for $1.15. A can of beans is $1.50. Because I think I saw one of the quotes on that thread was just something
yeah, let me look that. That's the best quote.
Yeah, the one about we're living
Oh yeah, Asa told me that.
We're living.
today.
We're making we're making
1899 money.
Yeah. But we're paying 2018 prices.
Yeah.
Let me find that because that is just a fucking fantastic quote. Yeah,
Because I feel like back in the early 1900s and stuff, a can of beans was half a penny, not $1.50. I still that's one of my favorite jokes from. Did you ever watch a Million Ways to Die in the West?
No.
It's really funny. It's that Seth MacFarlane movie.
That's why I didn't watch it.
It's funny though. But anyway, they make a joke about somebody's betting $1, and a whole bunch of the townsfolk are like, a whole $1? I ain't never seen one of them. They pull out the big dollar bill and oh my god.
So here's the quote. He said, "We make money like it's 1899 and everything is priced like it's 2018. Jesus Christ, if I wanted to deal with a shitty wage / cost of living ratio, I'd walk out my fucking front door."
Seriously.
That last part was just so good.
So yeah, everybody's pissed off about Red Dead Online too, which is a shame, man. I look forward to this. I actually thought this could be the thing that makes me stop playing Fallout.
Nope.
Is this. And for the first hour, I had a lot of fun because I didn't have to deal with anybody else. And I didn't really give a shit about the prices. I just wanted to play Red Dead. Then I started looking into the cost of things. I did 3 missions. I was able to afford a jacket, and that's all I could afford because guns and everything like that it would take hours. And a lot of it's locked behind a gold bar system, and someone worked it out. If you played and you did missions nonstop, it would take you 8 hours to get 1 gold bar.
Jeez.
The cost of horse insurance for if your horse gets killed is 5 gold bars.
And isn't a horse by itself 5
Many
gold bars?
Yeah. There's one, the fast travel option back to your camp is I think they said it was 12 or 30 gold bars or something like that. It would take hundreds of hours to get it. Or once it goes live, you can just pull out your old credit card and buy the gold bars themselves. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, fuck you,
Jesus,
Rockstar. Fuck you, Bethesda. Both of these games, I actually thought was going to be because Red Dead. We had a lot of fun with the first Red Dead Online
and GTA
glitches and all.
Online.
Yeah,
we
GTA Online. We had a good time. So yeah, Red Dead. I had no interest in the single player. I recognize that it is a work of art and it's beautiful and it's a lot of fun.
Belongs in a museum.
It's not for me. It's just not. So I was waiting on the online to hit and for the bugs to be worked out because I knew it was Rockstar. GTA Online when it launched was just atrocious.
Yeah.
And then I was figuring I'll buy the game then. Hopefully I'll get it a little bit cheaper than $60 and I can live in the old west with all my buddies. But it turns out it's a big pile of horse shit.
And they got room to fix it. It's a beta. They could fix it, but they also probably won't. There's no passive mode, so you can't not interact with people in a bad way.
And from the sounds of it, that's by design.
Yeah.
The game would be, they designed the multiplayer around having to interact with other people.
Yeah, because whenever you do a mission, if you do strangers missions, which are different from story is instance where you can't do it alone. You have to play with other people, so it's forced. It's like an MMO, basically a dungeon. But you can do stranger missions, which take place on the free roam map, which means that you can't do the passive mode from GTA where you can't pull a gun out because otherwise you couldn't do it. And when you take the mission, it pops up, oh, rival players can steal this from you. Like,
No!
Cool, man. I experienced
That's
it.
why I don't like PvP games.
Well, these PvP games, you're going in specifically for PvP, and I guess you could make the argument that this is a PvP game. It's designed that way, but that's not why I want to play it. I just want to live in the Old West, do some missions, have some fun, pal around, fish and hunt, stuff like that.
Yep.
Last night, I was in town, and I was looking at my map, and I'm in town. Town, people. There should be safety in town. I'm in town, I'm looking at my map. Dude, literally, I see him. The map is covered, whatever I'm looking at, it was a catalog or something. It's covering up most of my screen. I see the dude run up to me. He pulls his lasso out and immediately ropes me and hog ties me. And I can't do anything about it. I have to sit there and wait for the meter to fill up so I can get out of his hog tie. And I just turned the game off. I went back to Fallout. Like, at least in fucking Fallout, I'm king. Nobody fucks with me here.
And see, in Fallout 76, like, I do like those, like, you know, survival building stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, like, the adult version of Minecraft.
Yeah. Dalton and I had a great time with it on Wednesday. We played. It was fun.
And like, yeah, I do like that kind of game, and I like the Fallout world. Like, I thought this looked really, really cool, but it's going to be a year before it's to an actual like a consistently playable state at the rate that Bethesda's going, assuming they don't just shut it down because they consider it such a colossal failure.
See, I don't get the hate for 76. I've played it for 30 hours. I think I'm into it. I've only had one bug. I've had no one mess with me. I don't understand why people are so upset about it. Maybe I'm just lucky. I'm the lucky one that didn't run into any problems. Because I've seen people have bugs, but I haven't had any.
Yeah, because I mean, people would post, like, r/gaming was going fucking nuts about this. They would post all the time about just the terrible shit that was happening in their games.
Well, Hunter mentioned, I think, have you seen the exploit where people will get them to follow them up to, like, up a buildable ramp or whatever, and then they'll take the bottom piece out and the person will fall and die.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, if you're fucking dumb enough to follow someone up a giant ramp leading to heaven, you deserve to die.
Pretty
Well, what
much.
if you were curious?
That's natural. Curiosity killed that fucking cat.
It's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
If there's anything else about this, I'm sure we'll hear more about it on Nerd Up, your one-stop shop for all of the latest in video games, comics, movies, and more. And that's Sundays here on the Podzilla 1985 network, hosted by Jesse Kimball.
That's me.
Plug. All right, now we can get to the topic at hand. We've stalled enough time. Tonight's topic of songs that we used to dance to in the 80s.
No?
I'll take that for 100, Alex.
All right, the answer. This song showed that there was safety in dancing. I don't know. I forget that joke goes.
So anyway, yeah, I think closer to songs.
Mandy, today's Daily Double is an audio clip. Name this song.
Songs that you had
Batman.
strong feelings about.
I'll take the Batman theme, Alex. What is
As
the
a small
Batman theme?
child.
Fuck, I just fucked that up. I would vote the Jeopardy theme song. I watched the shit out of that show. with my
Comedy's
dad.
hard.
God damn it.
I'm not
Lindsay,
going for laughs.
Yes.
Just give us your
I'm going
Would
for
you like me to
gasps.
explain?
Yes, please.
Okay, so basically the idea was songs that got you
She didn't
excited.
even know.
Shut up! Just shut up!
Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up.
Songs that got you excited as a kid, like to the point that you would either immediately start singing along to it or getting up and running around or dancing, and to the point that if you hear that song now, those memories pop back up to you.
That's still me today, though.
There's so many
That's fine.
so many problems with that. If I would have got up and started dancing in my living room to a song, my dad would have called me a Kansas City, you know what.
Slap the shit out of you.
Kansas City Carrot.
Well, I'm sorry that you had a repressed childhood.
I did. All right, I'll try to play this game, but I didn't dance.
No, I mean, it doesn't have to be dancing. Like, for
She
me,
said
'cause-
dancing.
Or just something you got super excited and like
Right.
spazzed out about or
Get
whatever.
that head bob.
like, yeah, it's something that
Or
you were
like
excited about.
it drew your attention completely.
All right, I'll try.
You got this. I have faith in you.
Who we start with?
Lindsay.
Which means you got to think.
I already got two.
Okay,
I have
well,
two.
my first one that comes to mind is We Built the City by Starship. Because I remember pre-kindergarten Lindsay being dragged to aerobics class with her mom. And I would be playing with whatever toys I came, but if that song came on, I'd get all excited and dance around. And that popped in my head completely when we went to the movie theaters and watched The Muppets, and they started working on fixing up the theater, and that song started playing.
Well, I know what the song for tonight is.
We built the city.
We built this city on rock and roll.
We built this, Schmitty. We built.
No Schmitty.
All right, Shannon.
Oh fuck, that was way too short.
Yeah.
Oh, there'd be more to this.
What more?
I don't know. Like, she could sing it.
I did, sort
You
of.
just sang. All right, sing.
I hummed.
Sing the whole thing.
I don't remember all of it. I have it on my MP3 player somewhere.
I got the
have
lyrics
time
here.
for
We
that.
built the city. We built the city on rock and roll. We built the city. We built the city on rock and roll. It's repetitive.
I know.
That's the song.
It's the 80s, man.
So you don't know me, recognize my face. So you don't care what goes on in the kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla,
Knee deep in the hoopla.
Why are you still stalling?
singing in your fight. We got too many runaways eating up the night.
Mandy, why haven't you killed him yet? You just
Because
keep talking about this beef.
But look at how good my pirate ship's coming along.
The sales look really good.
So much better than my last Dreamcatcher one.
Why is it purple
true.
though?
Because I wanted
Because
it
that's
to
the
be
pen
purple.
that she had.
Why don't you fucking pick your song?
Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus. Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart.
Don't play that
I just
song,
don't
that
think
achy
you'd
breaky
understand. Cause if you break my heart, this achy breaky heart, it might blow up and kill this man.
I mean, come on. We totally had to learn that dance in elementary school.
I did too,
in
and
gym
that's why it's like
class,
we had to
'cause
learn
they made
how to
us
line dance.
to it.
Same.
Yeah.
Nope.
You kids today are lucky with your fucking flossing and your Fortnites. We had to sit through some
Flossing.
shit back in the day.
My mom loved that song so much.
Everybody loved that song, and the world didn't know at the time that someday he would give us Miley Cyrus. I didn't know
Maybe
that,
then they would not have been so much a fan of Achy Breaky Heart.
I didn't know that when I sang that song earlier, I'd be like, I have seen your daughter's body. I'm pretty sure I've seen inside of her. I know what her ovaries look like.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true at this point.
It's extremely true at this point.
Hey, Mandy.
Mandy,
That's terrible.
and why is it Billy Ray Cyrus?
It's definitely not Billy Ray Cyrus.
Name 3 Billy Ray Cyrus songs. I bet you can't do it.
Literally
I can't.
cannot.
I can name
that
2.
one.
Well, didn't he also do Some Gave All and All Gave Some?
I don't know. I didn't like country music. Amanda did. And so and the only time I was subjected to it was with her and
Don't
in
say
gym
subjected.
class.
Country is an art form. I love me some country. Everybody goes through a phase with country. It's like you kind of like it when you're younger.
I mean, I like
you hate
Shania
it.
Twain, and I liked the
Yes.
Dixie Chicks, and I like Johnny Cash, and
didn't like
like
Johnny
Loretta
Poser.
Lynn.
Okay,
Shania
Lord of the
Twain.
Rings.
But other
Great.
than that, I could
Isn't
care
Shania
less.
Twain Canadian?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't fucking care. She's amazing.
I have a strong appreciation of country music now. Not current country music. The only country music I like that one song by the Dalton Hates Them. What is it? I know you're not gonna know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
Florida Georgia Line. There's one song by them I kind of like because it
That's
was
the
on
one
a
they
wrestling
sing with
soundtrack.
Nelly.
No, this is the one that's the.
What is that one? Got my windows down. Cruise. It's Cruise or something like that.
No, this one is
No, the pop
This is
country
how we
stuff is-
roll.
Oh, yeah. I hate that song.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that plays at my store, and I block it out.
That played at Wings a lot.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
All right, Mandy, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with the Yu Yu Hakusho theme song because when I was at my best friend's house and we would start the episode, we would do what our favorite character was doing on the screen in the intro, and like
Battling ghosts?
mock it out.
Did he battle ghosts?
Did
Did he battle ghosts on that show?
Ghost demons.
Demons,
Yeah.
So it's the ghost of demons, or
and
I did both. Mostly demons.
yeah, that's all I think about every time it comes on. I'm like, damn, Megan, we were so fucking cool.
That's what you think.
Yep,
All right.
that's all I got.
I'm gonna need more explanations than just the name.
What else do you want?
I told my story.
Right. She told hers.
I'm gonna need you guys to sing a couple bars because I have not figured out anything past 2.
Huh. I'm going to make this as quick as possible. Van Halen's Jump. Lindsay, go.
That's a fun one.
No, when I was a little kid, like super little, yeah, my dad is a huge fan of like 80s prog rock and stuff like that. And and hair metal bands. He really, really liked hair metal bands. But anyway,
He glammy as hell.
which if you ever saw my dad, like that might surprise you. But anyway, yeah, Van Halen's Jump. That was the song I remember when I was a kid, for a really long time, like probably until I was 9 or 10. Every time that song came on, I would just jump. Anytime he said,
Just
might as
jump
well
around.
jump. Yeah, and I would jump every time, like Jake and I would bounce around to the song, just having
Might
a
as
good
well
old time.
jump.
Might as well jump. Yeah, that was just...
See, when I hear jump, you know what I think of?
God damn it.
You know what I'm thinking of?
Crisscross.
Ruin a
Crisscross
good
will make you
movie.
jump, jump. Mac Dad'll make you jump, jump.
Not what I think of when I
See,
hear jump.
Crisscross wore their outfits backwards.
I know.
Uh-huh.
That's their gimmick.
Yeah,
Lindsay,
I remember
go
that.
ahead.
And where are they at now?
I don't
Dead?
know.
Yeah, I have not heard anything about Crisscross since...
They eat an applesauce.
Parks and Rec did a thing about Crisscross.
They eat. They eat an applesauce. Is that from that?
With their legs crossed.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I want to go home now, please.
I do what I can. I made a boat.
And
It's going fast.
all right, Lindsay, what do you got next?
My next one would probably be Material Girl by Madonna. Because little Lindsay loved 80s Madonna.
You got to listen to Madonna as a little kid.
Yeah.
That
My
girl-
mom was obsessed with MTV and VH1. Like,
she
videos
was-
were on all the time.
But she was fast.
My mom
Yeah,
was
well,
obsessed with
I just
CMT.
remember the Marilyn Monroe parody video. Not that I knew that it was Marilyn Monroe. I just liked the pink dress, and I liked the song. And I'm pretty sure my cousin told me a story that she thought she was singing Cheerio Girl, not Material Girl.
I did
That's a
that
fun misheard lyric.
with Tom Petty. It's running down a dream. And I definitely say drain.
Running down a drain.
It made more sense to me as a child. And finally, my dad was like, I don't know if it's Pat or my dad was like,
My best
it's definitely
one-
dream and not drain.
Wrapped up like
my
a
little
douche.
brother. My little brother always thought that a higher love. They were saying Ohio love.
Ohiola.
Tell them my favorite misheard lyric.
No. Because I don't remember right now.
Oh. Heartbreaker. Man,
So
he's got
it's
the
Foo
best.
Fighters.
I know. Okay. But I don't remember what it was. And funny enough, like 3 weeks ago, I was like, man, what was that song that we were all like, fuck, when Jesse told us?
Because it was one of those, like, it's really hard to unhear it. It's
Yeah.
Hero, like My Hero. It's he's ordinary. My Hero, Sergeant Larry.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And once you hear that, like, you go back and listen to it, like, please just pause the podcast right now. Go listen to that song.
He did it to us.
Yeah, you like once you get to that point, My Hero, Sergeant Larry, it's hard to unhear.
I got one of those too. On the Django Unchained soundtrack, there's a song by, I believe it's Rick Ross.
Is it the Black Dolphins?
It's called 100 Black Coffins.
It's saying Black Dolphins
And go listen to it, and you cannot unhear Black Dolphins.
every time.
Every time we hear it now, you
Every
hear Black
time.
Dolphins.
There was
It's a really good soundtrack, by the way.
It was
There-
100 Black Dolphins.
there's an Eli Golding song, like, and my friend was just like, is she not saying this? And I was like, no, it's this, but fuck you, because now I can't unhear it right now, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
One of my favorite things to do is to hit Mandy with is it Elle Goulding? Is that her name?
Ellie Goulding.
Ellie Goulding is to post her song Lights and be like, Mandy's favorite Lights. I never get tired of that joke.
I honestly, when I didn't know that Lights was a band,
You thought it was
I thought that Mandy just really fucking liked that one song by Ellie Goulding.
I remember at your apartment when you lived with Garrett, I think. And I think you asked me that. You mean like and I was like, no. And you're like, oh. And
She was
I'm
like, my favorite is Lights. I'm like, you mean the song by
song.
Ellie Goulding? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
no.
All right. Well, I think it's me.
Yep.
So I got the Briscoe County Junior theme.
Okay. And
Waiting.
So do you remember Briscoe County Junior?
it's epic.
The TV show?
I know of its existence.
Bruce
yes.
Campbell as
Yeah.
Briscoe County, and it was a great Western. It's one of my favorites, but the theme song was so good, it drew me in, and not only was it so good for that, but they also then stole it, and now, I don't know if it still is, but the NBA on NBC, it was its theme. The da, 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 da.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's funny.
They actually stole it for, Mandy just got
Asa just said Netflix canceled Daredevil.
That's proof that it's going to the Disney
yeah,
streaming
because there's
service.
no way they would cancel Daredevil, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage.
So I should have said
Honestly, Iron Fist made a little bit of sense. Luke Cage was like, really? Why? And then we were thinking, okay, cool, we're getting Power Man Iron Fist. Daredevil means if they cancel Daredevil,
Yeah.
that means it's all going to Disney
God,
Plus.
I feel like she's been like, sorry to interrupt this podcast with.
That's breaking news. Of course, by the
That's
time you
breaking-
listen to this, it won't be breaking news, but whatever.
That's
Yeah,
true,
well.
but that's upsetting.
Whatevers.
Sorry to derail
So Briscoe
it.
County Jr., great song. Mandy.
I'm gonna go with Barbie Girl. In a Barbie world.
the Weird Al version's better.
That's fine.
No, wait, Weird Al didn't do that parody.
No.
It's just that's what it was listed as on the internet.
But it's not.
Wait, it was listed as a Weird Al parody?
Okay,
Even-
back in the Wild West of Napster.
Any parody song was just labeled as Weird Al, whether it was or not.
And like it's one of those things like I haven't thought about that parody song in like 15 years, and then back then it was pulled up as Weird Al did this song. Have not thought about it until now. I just said I was like, that's ridiculous. It absolutely was not Weird Al. That's just what that song was labeled as.
That's some good
Because
shit.
What?
it was actually by
Aqua.
Well, no, Aqua did
But
Barbie
someone
Girl, but
else
somebody
did a
parodied
parody.
it with Ugly Girl.
Oh, I never heard about that. That's like, what was it, TLC's No Scrubs? And then someone remixed it into No Pigeons.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
No, I don't want no pigeons. Anyway,
I need to find out who actually did the that parody.
I'm on it. Jesse,
'Cause
go.
that- What?
Bye, Mandy.
But Mandy didn't explain why Barbie
Mandy's gotta
Girl,
pee really
she just
bad.
ran away.
Okay,
Ugly
no,
Girl.
like
It
I'm
says
looking at
Weird
it
Al
here. It says Weird Al
Yankovic.
Yankovic. So okay,
I
Weird Al
don't.
did do
I
a
don't
parody.
remember this song.
Ugly Girl.
like at all.
No, the
What
lyrics.
album was it
So
on?
literally everything says Weird Al Yankovic.
Let's see.
Because I don't remember this
Hold
song.
on, I got you.
Give me
Ugly Girl. Ugly Girl.
My face makes you hurl. Sad I have it. I should back it. Acne everywhere. Unwanted facial hair. I'm a relation to Frankenstein's creation. It was a great song. And then like you did the Ken bit where it's like, you're so ugly, you disgust me.
So it doesn't look like anyone can decide who made that song.
Because I don't feel.
I don't think
like
it was
that's
Weird Al
in his-
Yankovic.
I don't feel like that's in his like. His humor is usually a little smarter than that.
Damn.
She didn't even hit the bathroom. She just hit the hallway.
I really had to go.
Dalton got
and so
real
I just
excited.
Flew right out, and I ran right back.
Did you hear what I said about Dalton? He got really excited. He's in water sports.
Oh yeah. Dalton.
Pee on me
Definitely not for me.
when you.
So anyway, is it my turn?
Well, no, because she never explained why she likes Ugly Girl.
I don't know. It
Barbie
always
Girl.
just got the hype going.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I hated that guy's voice so much.
Oh, we went through our Aqua phase.
Well, that's fine, but she was cool. But that guy, that voice, that's like whenever you listen to what is that band that sings Skillet, Espy's music.
Skrillex?
I love Skillet when it's the girl singing.
Yeah,
When the guy sings, I'm done. I'm down.
because the girl makes me think almost a little bit of Amy Lee.
Ooh.
And then the
but-
guy's just like, "Oh, are you here again?
Yeah, like you just need to go off in your corner.
Just go pray. Just go pray over
Do-
there.
do
and leave it
something
for
else.
us." Jesse, go ahead.
All right. The next one I'm gonna hit you with is the All That theme.
Yes.
Dope.
Yeah, every time I so Mandy had sent me like a guy did a rap song with like the
Yeah,
intro to All That.
A1.
Like I actually added that to my playlist because I really enjoy it. And I love that intro. Like that was one of my favorite shows as a kid. It was my introduction to sketch comedy. All That is just a great theme and a great show.
Yeah.
And I still get hyped whenever I hear the This Is All That.
Uh-huh.
Because it is all that.
I'm still very upset that Splat only has season 3 on.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I know, right?
All right, Lindsay, hit it.
Okay, it's a stupid one, but I was also obsessed every time We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel came on, even though I didn't know the lyrics.
Yes.
And I'm sure it was very funny trying to see little Lindsay trying to sing We Didn't Start the Fire.
We didn't start the fire.
Although, now when high school rolled around and our history teacher made us listen to it and write down as many
Ours
lyrics
did
as
that
we could
too.
for bonus points, I was already writing them down before that because I had already looked into it because I wanted to finally know the stupid lyrics.
Well, we didn't have to write down lyrics. You just played it for us.
Well, like we were supposed to like pick out stuff from it, but I was already sitting there going Harry Truman, Dora Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Woodrow, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCartney, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe.
That's like the only part.
That's
Is the
the first
Marilyn
part of it.
Monroe. It's like the only part I fucking know. Besides,
That's
we didn't start.
That's like that song, It's the End
of
of
the
the
world
World.
as we know it. I love that.
That's
song.
another one.
I have a great anime music video to that I found in college.
That was every Bone Thugs and Harmony song, too. It was like, I get the chorus, then they start rapping, I'd be like...
But I just loved that song, and I still love that song.
It's a good song.
And to be fair, you didn't start the fire.
No.
It was always burning.
Uh-huh.
Do I?
Since the world was... No, anyway, go ahead, Shannon.
Mine, I'm gonna do a little riff from it, and I want to see if anyone at home can get it. It goes, down, fuck, I forget how it goes now. God damn it.
Wow.
Built it up in my head for so long.
Try it again.
It's the Doom theme. I fucking spoiled.
I wouldn't have gotten it.
It's
Why?
hard you'd have to
I
listen
also
to
would
it.
not have gotten it.
Yeah, it's a classic theme, and it's when I first played Doom, it's the first level theme, like when you first start the game, and it's so just in your face, fucking shred metal, and it's just coming from the same time period that I was still playing like Nintendo. So Nintendo had the MIDI music, you know, or MIDI. What do you say, MIDI or MIDI?
I say MIDI.
MIDI. It had
Like
the MIDI
MIDI.
music.
Hey.
Chiptune, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And fucking Doom comes along, and I played it over at my mom's friend's house on his computer, and level 1 pops up, and it plays the Doom thing, which I believe is called At Doom's Gate, if I remember correctly. And I swear, it's like that commercial where all of a sudden wind blew, my hair flew back, and like I was like barely holding on to the keyboard. Like, holy shit.
This is so epic.
And they still have it in the new Doom game too. Like when you first get in the elevator and hit the button, it plays a really fucking heavy remix of it. It's awesome. Doom's theme is really, really cool. And that game gave me nightmares. Fucking Keiko Demon.
Doom 3 was...
Just a giant eyeball.
That was Doom 3 was my first real experience with Doom outside of like the little bit you could play in that screensaver on Windows.
The only Doom Lindsay ever played was Chex Quest.
I love Chex Quest.
Yeah, I played Doom 3 though because I had a gaming PC like when that hit, and everybody kept talking about how it was the absolute fucking shit on PC, and I was like, all right, I'll check it out. It was the absolute fucking shit.
I remember that game because I was in my mom was in the hospital, and I think I could drive. I had a permit or something because it was I don't remember when it came out, but she was in the hospital and I was visiting her. My parents were in the hospital a lot, and I told my mom, you know, there's this game I really want called Doom that just came out, and you're not going to be home, so I'm going to be lonely. She's just like, here, just take my card. Thanks, Mom. And I ran out and bought it and took it home and played it.
Dang.
Nice.
Oh, I loved her. All right, Mandy. Pirate Pete.
Pokemon.
You scallywag. Be more specific.
Because, well, the theme song in general, but then I had the Pokemon movie, first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
And I rocked the fuck out of that CD.
Did you know that the
And-
Japanese version
what
of the Pokemon theme talks about looking up girl skirts? I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Is that true?
Yeah,
It is
it
extremely
is.
true.
So
That's-
like
that's-
when the opening, when it does the pan of like Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, and then it's Pikachu jumping out
Oh, and
from
then the
girl's
and she
chicken
like
skirt.
skirt.
covers
Yeah.
her skirt. Yeah.
They legit have a lyric with it.
Oh my.
About wondering what's up the
Interesting.
girl's skirt.
The American version's so much better.
But
Well,
And also,
Japan's
you can
fucking
go
weird.
to any convention though and start singing the Pokemon theme song, and everyone around you will join in.
That's accurate.
I won't.
Dude, they sing it in Paper Towns in the movie.
I don't remember that part. Which part?
They're
was that?
going into that abandoned building and they're scared and they're like, well, sing something
Oh,
that'll,
yeah,
that'll pump
yeah.
you up. And he's like, I want to be the bear. And they all start singing it.
The American version's clearly way better than the Japanese version.
Yes.
I also like the part in the Creepy Text Theater where the guy sings it to her, and then she's like, "You know, this is really fun, but this is a little odd." And he goes, "Can I squirtle on your Jigglypuff?"
Creepy Text Theater's great.
I miss that thing. I wish they'd make more of them. Jess Kimball.
All right, my next one's going to be Wild Cherries. Play that funky music, white boy.
Funky music.
I had
Play that funky music right.
I don't know why my parents got me this, but they got me an album of just like 80s music. Like it was just a random assortment of 80s music. And like it had 70s and 80s. Well, I guess 70s would have been Play That Funky Music, wouldn't it?
White boy.
I think so. Anyway, because yeah, it was the next one was Black Sabbath's Iron Man was also on that album, and a bunch of other stuff from like the 70s and 80s. I don't know why they got it for me for my birthday, but they did, and I loved at least those two songs. I couldn't tell you what was on the rest of it. I think. Oh God, what is the name of the song? I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, I'm yours. What is the name? What is
I'm
that
your
song?
Venus.
It's Venus
I'm
by
your
the
fire. Your
Bananaramas.
desire.
Nope.
No.
That's what you were singing, though.
Well, okay, no. Yeah, Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's Venus by the Bananaramas.
Yeah.
I'm your fire, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the song.
You got the lyric right, but
just
you
did
messed
it
the
like,
tune up.
You did it like hard metal, and it's very not.
Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to carrot it up?
Yes.
I'm your Venus. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Plus, that's fucked up.
It is extremely fucked up. And
What you just did was fucked up.
I want to apologize to all the pygmies in China.
So,
That
play
fun-
that
that's
funky music, white boy.
Funny right there.
Like I said, this was probably my
Not the-
6th
Care
or
who you are.
7th birthday, and I got this CD. And yeah, no, I wore this fucking thing out. Like, I loved this song on this CD. It was just a cool compilation. And yeah, ever since, every time I hear that song, it's just, the dum 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 dum. And I'm just like, yeah, all right. Lindsay.
The Ninja Turtles
Lindsay.
theme song.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
on my
the
list, too.
first thing that I recorded off the TV onto a cassette tape. I had my little like play school recorder up to it and when I was learning how to record onto tapes.
Bum, 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 bum.
I had
Power.
it and a commercial for Oliver and Company.
Not if you were Bob's mom. I did that once at their house, and I went da 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 da, and his mom went Ninja Turtles. And
Yes.
I just gave her that slow glare.
That's great.
You fucked up. You were fucked up now.
But yeah, no, Ninja Turtles was the biggest thing and always will be the biggest thing.
It was.
It was
It
definitely
was.
good.
I got next Disco Inferno by the Tramps.
Nice.
Dum, 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 dum. That song goes for like 5 minutes before he even says anything.
Uh-huh.
It's just that opening doom 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 doom. Oh, he breaks it down.
And there was a wrestler,
The Disco Inferno, yeah.
that used that theme, right?
Glenn Gilberti. I don't
Yeah.
know if he ever used it officially because they had tons of money. They had that Ted Turner money back then.
I just think of heavyweights when they're at the dance and they're trying to break the silence.
They're trying to break the ice, yeah, get the kids out on the floor.
I feel bad because that was on the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, along with the Bee Gees. What is
Night
it?
Fever,
No,
Staying Alive.
Staying Alive, and Staying Alive way out overshadowed it.
Also on the album with Play That Funky Music, White Boy, I just remembered.
That's good
Yep.
shit. When people say disco's terrible, I think
No.
Disco Stew likes the disco music.
ABBA, Bee Gees,
Good
I'll
old
take
disco
it.
stew.
I like ABBA.
I like ABBA too. Lindsay got me into
man.
ABBA.
Man, he just pokes back and recovers.
She's like a turtle. She just popped her head out. I like ABBA.
I was
I
trying
found the
to
turkey.
like look up other songs and stuff.
Dieter, I like cock. You never know what she's gonna say.
Just out of nowhere. God damn it, Mandy.
I didn't do it that time.
You did it in the first place.
You did. It's on tape.
Yep.
Mandy, you're next.
I don't know. I had dance parties in my room a lot as a child.
You're not the only one.
So, like on the Now CDs and shit. So I was trying to look up some of those. Definitely like All Star by Smash Mouth.
Hey now.
Yeah.
You're a
She's
rock
making
star.
me feel old.
And
Good
like,
show.
and,
Show on. Get
and-
paid.
Yeah,
and then
that's
there
what I
was All
said.
For You by Janet
left it
Jackson.
Off.
I don't know.
You could have just
Well,
said
I trailed off.
you could say the first entire Now CD.
No.
Because I still
like,
remember the first Now CD
It was
I
Now. The
don't.
first one I got
That
was
Fastball.
6.
Okay.
of Sex and Candy.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that one by Marcy
Sexy
Playground.
Candy's a good song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it
I
had
think-
Flagpole Sitter, but I may be wrong on that.
I think the first Now disc I got was 6.
It's still going on.
And
I
I know,
know.
it's fucking ridiculous. And then I
It's
got
like
like
now 150.
I'm
something.
pretty
Like-
sure they have like Now's Greatest now.
Yeah.
3, 6, 7, and 8 I know were like my fucking favorite
I don't
ones.
remember when the Now CDs started coming out. Like I remember them in high school.
I'll
but-
take the case. The first one came out in hold on.
That was one of the first CDs I owned. I think I had Aaron Carter's CD first. Aaron's Party, let's get it. Or go get it.
Aaron Party, let's get it. 2000,
I definitely rocked out to that too.
2006? No,
That's not right.
Nope, it started in the 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely started in the 90s. United States.
My
1998.
United States.
Okay,
of
so what was high
whatever.
school?
Yeah. In
For you.
1998,
Yeah.
like I said, you'll remember most of
Damn,
these.
Mandy, that was unnecessary.
As Long as You Love Me by Backstreet Boys. The Way by Fastball,
Yep.
which is a great song. Flagpole Sitter by Harvey Danger.
I don't know that one.
Yes, you do. You know, I'm not sick, but I'm not well.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because I also thought that. Because I thought that song was called "I'm Not Sick, but I'm Not Well," but it's actually Flagpole Sitter. All My Life by Casey and JoJo.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love that song. Never Ever by All Saints. I love that song. Remember the All Saints?
69.
They're up to six. Oh shit!
They don't even
I
know.
didn't even know. If You Could Only See by Tonic. If you could only see the way she loves me.
We'll have Barbie girls on here.
Hanson Mbop.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Zoot Suit Riot by Cherry Poppin' Daddies. God damn. Anytime Brian McKnight. Barbie Girl.
You skip Shorty.
I didn't know if anyone would know that song because I don't know that song.
I don't
know.
either, but you skipped it, bitch.
By Imagine. Karma Police by Radiohead. I Will Buy You a New Life.
Yes.
Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz and Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground.
Yep.
Okay.
Great CD. The newest. I'm curious, just real quick.
What's on the newest
What's
one?
on the newest one,
Right.
and do I know any of them? Let me see.
Probably not.
That's why like 5 was one of my favorites because Wonderful by Everclear is on it, and that is one of my favorite songs.
The last one
Good
they have
time.
listed is 63. Like I can't click on the other ones right now. So Imagine Dragons, I know them.
I like
Hey.
them.
Selena Gomez, Katy Perry, Jason Derulo. Oh, he's still alive. Good for him.
Stand a rule of-
JR.
Oh yeah, it's
What
just
you
a picture of 69.
say? All right. Anyway,
Oh wait, no, there's a 71. The
it just came out while you were
or
talking.
is that? Well, there's one that says 97, but is that right?
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Maybe
That's a
it's
hell of a jump.
Maybe it's a throwback to 97.
They're making these things like they make pornos. 98 actually came out after.
When we were at
2000
Target, I
or
saw
102.
Now Christmas songs.
Oh yeah, and there's also like kids versions.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, Kid
ridiculous.
Bops.
What are we
Oh,
on? What are
God,
we on?
Kids
They're
Who are we
literally
on?
at 99.
I think it's me because she just said pretty much everything off of like those now.
Yeah, the entire now.
Tay Swift's on 99.
I love Tay Swift.
I know you do.
Oh, I'd marry her.
I know you would.
Heartbeat. Not even for her money. For her less tangible
For
items.
her dorkiness.
Yes, I would dork her so hard.
Jesus Christ. Batman the Animated Series theme song.
Yes.
Have you ever heard that argument of Batman's actually the worst fucking hero? Because if you watch that
I
intro,
mean, I have talked to you, and you believe that, so...
oh, it is true. But the intro where Batman, like the two guys apparently rob the bank.
Yeah.
They're just walking away from the bank. It explodes. They run. They have nothing on them.
That
and
was-
Batman attacks them for no reason.
That was an honest trailer.
yeah, I think, yeah.
Somebody after the Blu-ray release, somebody did an honest trailer of Batman the Animated Series, and he had the jokes about how much he loved it and everything, but occasionally he'd throw in there, "Now what about these two guys?"
Yeah, they've literally done nothing. They're running away from explosions, and Batman attacks them for no reason. Doesn't ask him any questions. Doesn't wonder where the money is from the bank. Just beats the shit out of them.
Because they don't have any money on them.
No.
They're just guys outside of a bank that blew up. And Batman beats the shit out. But either way, I still get chills when I hear that song.
Oh yeah, because it was done. Wasn't it Danny Elfman? Or am I
Yes.
wrong?
No,
Okay.
it was Danny Elfman.
Yeah. So
Yeah, every
And-
time I hear that theme song, just
all of those songs from those old '90s superheroes, even X-Men wasn't
about to
quite as.
X-Men's on there too, and Spider-Man.
X-Men Evolution?
Not that one.
No.
That was
I
for
like
me,
that
though.
one.
The 90s
Yeah.
The
X-Men
91
theme
is
song.
still superior,
Oh,
but
the theme song is so good.
Oh, the Spider-Man theme though. I don't know if I can get behind that.
Oh, I loved
Spider-Man.
it.
I don't remember the
Spider
Spider-Man
blood,
one.
Spider blood, radioactive spider blood,
I don't think those.
Spider-Man. No, those are the exact lyrics. I'm
Are
not.
you
I-
serious?
He's right.
They've been
It's
stuck
just-
in my head forever.
They did it with
I like
a
the old
It's like an
one,
electronic-y
Spider-Man.
voice.
yeah, his voice
Spider-Man.
was that one too is good. But no,
No
this
one
one
likes
was
that one.
because this was the 90s and it had to be
Spider
edgy.
Pig.
Yeah.
So it was like
Spider
super
Pig.
like
That's what I was
squealy
thinking.
guitars and the like they had the voice like heavily
Uh-huh.
modified, like it was super electronic. And all you could really tell was spider. Like
Yeah, spider blood, radioactive spider blood.
yeah, just over and over again.
Aw.
I
And then
do declare. That was the part everyone waited for.
You need that guitar.
Yeah, no, like it's just full on squealy guitars, and I loved that show so much.
Well, we're out of time. I don't have any more, but if you guys want to read off the other ones real quick, go ahead.
And I had one last
Go
one,
ahead.
which I'm
Go ahead.
honestly surprised that you didn't do.
Sailor Moon.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, well, to be fair, I wasn't as big of a fan of the song back then as I was just the
Well,
movies.
see, it always played at every single parade we went to every year.
I mean,
so
to be fair,
it
we
would
could
just-
just be the chicken dance.
I like the chicken dance.
No one likes the chicken dance.
You did this. It is your fault.
No, well, see, there's even worse that we could do other than the chicken dance.
I'm mortified
I
and
like-
The look
aroused.
she's giving me is terrifying.
What is it?
I have to stop laughing first. Sorry. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think you know what it is. This is the song that doesn't end. It just goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end.
That does never ends.
I don't know what that is.
Aw,
You're looking
you
at me like I
didn't
should
watch
know
Lamb
it.
Chop?
Who?
Lamb Chop's play along. It was the ending of it.
Who is Lamb Chop?
I had
Puppet.
yes. I had
Shirley.
Shirley Lewis.
Shirley Lewis.
Sherry
yeah.
Lewis.
Sherry Lewis.
I had Hamtaro
Yes.
and Powerpuff Girls. And then Rocket Power.
Oh, that Rocket Power theme
That
song
I
is
so
know.
good.
You're like,
Forgot about that.
Wait, what'd you say?
Tiny
Rocket Power.
Toons.
Rocket Power.
Tiny Toons is great too.
Animaniacs.
Yes.
Looney Tunes.
Looney
Yeah.
Tunes.
The
We're just
Dragon.
naming off TV themes now.
They're
Yes.
awesome.
That should have
watch
been the fucking. That should have been the fucking topic.
That-
Darkwing Duck.
Yes.
DuckTales.
She
Married with
if you
Children.
wreck the goddamn
Friends.
thing.
I said you could do TV theme songs. Nobody listened to me.
Law and Order.
I-
Dun 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 dun.
That wasn't when you were a kid.
Yes,
We
it
would-
was.
we had it was like
That show's been going
like
forever.
FIFA '98, and it was like that woohoo, and Pat and I'd listen to it for a minute before starting the game. Just woohoo.
Every trailer, every like exciting trailer from the '90s that did the woohoo,
Yeah,
woohoo.
Yeah.
Hate
See,
that song.
My
broke
last
my
two
rubber
was going to be
band.
the title theme from Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time,
Yep, dope.
and the first stage theme from Mega Man X.
I'm surprised you
Oh,
didn't say
Mega
the
Man
Overworld
shit's
theme from the first
good.
Mega Man. Oh, can I throw in the first level of Mario Brothers?
Yeah.
Iconic.
I would do Sonic. Anything Sonic.
Green Hill Zone.
Yeah. All of it.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, no, that one's also
That's
it,
classic.
in my
That
head.
should be the next one. Our favorite video game songs. Lindsay's would just be Pokemon.
I thought about
and
that, but
Tetris
then
and Dr. Mario.
I think I
Dr.
said that to
Mario.
you. I was like, what if we did video game soundtracks? Did I mention that to you? And then I was like, well, I don't know how many games Lindsay's played besides like Pokemon and
I
dress up
remember
games.
this conversation
Yeah.
happening, and that's where it ended.
Yeah.
Was like, I don't know if
Yeah.
Lindsay could participate. Real
I'll-
well,
well.
fuck, I did
I
this.
can make it work.
Well,
There's a lot of
You guys
there's a lot
have,
of
like-
music in WoW.
Now, like,
and
I might not
Pokemon.
have had my own game console, but like, I mean, I played at my friend's house and my cousin's house.
Well, the
I just
winner-
sucked at all of them.
The winner, there's only one
Fair.
clear winner for best video game soundtrack of all time. That's SSX 3.
True.
There's some Tony
Yellow
Hawk soundtracks
Card.
that are real
Ooh.
good too.
Yellow,
Crazy
come on,
Taxi
Yellow
had
Card,
some.
Finger 11, Black Eyed Peas.
I mean, I'm not saying the SSX
oh my
soundtrack is
god!
bad.
I rocked out to "Where's the Love" by Black Eyed Peas a lot.
Where is the love?
I'm gonna go listen to that in my car.
Let's get it started.
Yeah.
I can't sing
And
what the
then-
original lyrics were because it is offensive.
And then they played at the Steelers Super Bowl, and they made my ears bleed because they are auto-tuned so bad. So fuck you, Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, Black Eyed Peas did not put on a good halftime show.
God, I was so upset. So upset. But I'll still listen to "Where's the Love." Because really, where
Oh,
is
there it is.
it?
All right, we're leaving. We're out of here. We're gonna go home, grab some food. We'll see you
Hey.
guys on Sunday for the Nerds Up. You guys take care of yourself. Patreon.com/Podzilla1985. You can no longer get the hot dog tier thanks to these two.
Yay!
Hey yo.
But stay tuned for the bologna cake, caramel
Blech.
cod, and what I can. What the fuck was that?
Steve.
Facebook.com/Podzilla1985. Interact with us, Zane Laney. And then, stop it. And Podzilla1985.com. Catch up on the old episodes. You guys have a great weekend. See you on Sunday. Later.
You can buy
Bye.
my pirate ship for $500 too.